It's yours truly, Corey P. Dunlap, a world-class motivational speaker, live and on location, here to give you another 5-minute motivational message. Do you have 30 minutes? Probably not. Do you have 15? Maybe, but everybody has 5 minutes. Over the next 5 minutes, that's right, get motivated with Corey D. I want you to get motivated today. They say, you know what? Let me sit on the edge of my seat. Let me hear like never before. Because guess what? I'm gonna get ready to hear something I never heard before. I'm gonna get ready to see something I never saw before. I'm gonna get ready to do something I've never done before. Are you ready to go? I hope you are. Well, the title of today's message is called, What Happens When Plan A Goes Wrong? What to do when Plan A goes wrong? Great question. How many of you out there have been in a situation where you had a plan, you thought everything was gonna work out, but you got to the airport and the plane wasn't there? Or you got to the airport and the plane was taking off? What did you do? I'm sure the first thing you did was probably say, you know what? I should have been on that plane. I should have been at the airport. I should have been here. I should have been there. I should have been in my seat, be it first class or coach. But regardless of the fact, you missed your plane. You know what happens? You booked another flight. That's right. When plan A failed, you kicked in and got plan B. So you know what? When you're in a situation and your plan A fails, as mine did several times, I kicked in and developed a plan B. What was plan B or plan C or D? That's right, C, D are the initials of my name. If you needed plan C, you better get one. Well, years ago, I worked at Bell South Corporation. I was in charge of the sales event team. And you know what? I was in the marketing department. And we were playing softball one year. And it came to us, hey, you know what? Would you guys like to participate in the annual Bell South softball tournament? So you know what? I said, let me ask my team for a minute. So I asked about 20 people, how many of you all would love to go and play in the softball tournament for Bell South? And you know what? Invariably, everybody said yes. So they all signed up. But you know what happens on the day of the game? Well, let me back up for a minute. We never got a chance to practice per se, but we did have several meetings. But you know what? We still say, you know what? Let's go out and participate and see what we can do because we believe we can win. At least some of us did. So on the day of the game, only a handful of us showed up. What's a handful? About 5. That's right, the same 5 minutes. Only 5 people showed up. And you know what? That was my plan A. My plan A was that all 20 would show up. But when only a fourth of the team showed up, that's right, 25%, I said, you know what am I gonna do? As the coach, I knew what I had to do. I had to get those other 15 players. So I went to the stadium, I went around the stands and said, you know what? Hey, would you like to play? They said yes. I said, would you like to play? They said yes. I said, would you like to play? They said yes. And as a result, all the players that I asked and recruited right there in the stands, asked them to play. They said, yes, we would love to play. So we got together, having never played once in our lives together. We never played as a team before. We never seen each other before. Only 5 of us have because we worked together at Bell South. But guess what? We all got together, we huddled, we said, you know what, we're gonna do this. So you know what? We won game 1. We won game 2. We won game 3. That's right. Can you believe that? 3 was kind of tough, but we won game 3. We said, you know what? We did so much. But can we do one more game, which was the championship game? Guess what? Against a team that had been practicing all year long. We got together. We said, you know what? We can do this. We said, if it is to be, it's up to us. As an individual, if it is to be, it's up to me. That's right. Plan B, that's right. We're talking about what happens when plan A fails. So guess what? We won game 4. Can you believe that? We brought home the trophy. That's right, the trophy. Because you know what? I'm gonna tell you 3 things we did that caused us to win. Number 1, we were all optimistic. We all thought the same thing. Number 2, we put the right people in place. If you're gonna be a successful team, you can't have a person that needs to be on first base and outfield and vice versa. You can't have a person on the basketball court be in the center when he needs to be the point guard. You got to put the right pieces in place. Number 1, we were optimistic. Number 2, we put the right pieces in place. And number 3, we followed through. That's right. See, you can't just get to a place and say, you know what, I believe I can win, and never get out there and try and do it. But when you say you can do it, you believe you can do it, you're optimistic. You put the right pieces in place. That's right. Use the right mechanics, the right tools. And guess what? And you follow through. Success is inevitable. It's been yours truly, Corey P. Dunlap, a world-class motivational speaker, live on location here, even giving you another 5-minute motivational message. Do you have 30 minutes? You didn't. Did you have 15? Probably not, but you had 5 minutes. I want you to visit me online at eagletakeoff.com, write me a letter at eaglecorey@gmail.com. And as always, remember this, I don't care if you're in New York, if you're in Miami, if you're in LA, if you're in the Bahamas, if you're in the Caribbean islands, no matter where you are, the same thing holds true. The eagle only lands just to take off. And I'm gone. See you next time. Take care. only lands just to take off. And I'm gone. See you next time. Take care.